everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be testing out and reviewing the Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves eyeshadow palette. They actually had this palette on sale. It was on Sunday, I believe, April the 1st. And they had it on sale for the 21 Days of Beauty. If you guys don't know what 21 Days of Beauty is, I am going to be doing a haul on that because I did purchase a couple of stuff. So basically, just what it is, it's just for 21 days. Every day they put something on sale. So on April the 1st, they had this Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves eyeshadow palette on sale. Regular price, it is $32, and that day they had it for $16, so it's like 50% off. They had a couple of more stuff, but from Dose of Colors, this was the only eyeshadow palette that they had. I wish they had the other ones on sale too, but for some reason it was only the Marvelous Mauves, which are the mauve shades. So I'm going to be testing this out and doing an eye makeup look on it, and I'll tell you my thoughts on it. I have done a video on the SASSY SIENNAS one, which is more of like a burnt orangey ones. I love that eyeshadow palette, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to like this if it's the same formula. So yeah, before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Also make sure you turn on that notification bell to get notified when I upload videos, and you won't miss any videos that I upload. You would get like an email to let you know that I uploaded a video. Also make sure at the end you give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first of all, we're going to talk about the actual packaging. It's just like a mauve color package, and it says right here Marvelous Mauves, and it's actually like a textured text. You can actually like feel the letters. They're like standing out, if you know what I mean. And then on the back, it just has like the shades, and it comes with 5 shades. So we have Wine Stained, Spaced Out, Wishy-Washy, Rosy, and Fluffy. And these are cruelty-free, paraben-free, and they're talc-free. So when you open the actual box, this is what it looks like. Mine came a little bit dirty. I don't know why, for some reason. I think I also forgot to mention that this sale they only had it online for this actual palette. It was only online, so I had to order it. So this is what the actual eyeshadow palette looks like, exactly like the box. And then on the back, it just has the shades right here, like the names. So once you open it, why is it so dirty? Okay, you will see a mirror. Oops. And it came with a little plastic cover right here, which it fell. I don't know where it went. And it comes with a brush. I really don't like to use these brushes because they feel kind of like flimsy. I don't know where I left the other one from the other palette, but I really don't use them. So these are the shades right here, and we have Wine Stained, Space Out, Wishy-Washy, Rosy, and Fluffy. So I'm going to be swatching these on my arm so you guys can see what they actually look like. So this is the shade Fluffy. It's just like a very natural, kind of like a nudie pink. And then the next shade is called Rosy, and this is just like a light pink mauve shade, which is this one right here. For some reason, these are having a lot of kickback on them. I'll show you right now what I mean. I don't think the other one had it that bad. So this next shade is called Wishy-Washy, and it's just a darker mauve shade. And then the next shade is called Spaced Out, and this is like a dark mauve. Like you can use this on your outer V, on a little bit on the crease. So it's just this one right here. And then last but not least, the last shade is called Wine Stained, and this is like a deep purple shade. You can use this on your outer V too to really make that outer V dark. So it's this last one right here. So these are the shades. Once again, it's Fluffy, Rosy, Wishy-Washy, Spaced Out, and Wine Stain. So, I mean, the formula is good. I mean, they are very pigmented, and we're gonna try it on our eyes because, you know, once you try it on your eyes, it's totally different. So we are going to be testing this on our eyes. Okay, let me kind of show you guys. Let me see if I can show you what I mean of the shadows. I don't know if you guys can see all that fallout. If I go like this, see, I don't know if you guys can see all that fallout, but it does have a lot of fallout, but it's something that I don't mind. I mean, you just blow on it and it goes away. I really don't mind the fallout because I know it's going to give me that pigment that I want. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes, and I'm just using the Wet n Wild concealer in the shade light medium beige. I always use this for my priming of the eyes. So now I'm just going to be setting it with my translucent powder, and it's a powder that I use to bake. You can use any translucent powder or any cream shadow that you have. Not a cream shadow, like a cream color shadow. So now that I have my base and it's already set, I'm going to start in with the actual eyeshadow palette. So I think I kind of want to use all the shades in here so I can really like know what they look like. So I'm going to start with my crease color, and I think I'm going to start with this rosy shade right here first. It's the second one. Oh my god. Yeah, this has a lot of fallout. I did not expect this with a brush. Let me just show you guys so I can show you. You see that second shade right here? All that fallout that I got. You just have to be careful with it because it is kind of messy. So I'm going to be applying this on my crease. And it's a really light shade. Perfect for the crease. So they are blending pretty good. I mean, this is the first shadow that I use, but it is blending good. Like I said, I have the other palette and it is awesome. I love it. So there it is, the first shade, and I just applied it on my crease. With that same brush, I'm going to be picking up the shadow next, which is called Wishy-Wash, and I'm also going to be applying this on my crease. Make sure you tap off the excess because it does have a lot of fallout. And I'm going to be applying that on the crease as well. Okay, so moving on. So I lost my shading brush. I don't know where it went. Just the other day I found one of my brushes inside the vacuum cleaner. I have no idea how it got there, so I can't find the other one. I look for it and I can't find it, so I'm just going to be using this big one. And I'm going to be going in with that first shade, which is called Fluffy, and I'm going to be putting this on the inner part of my lid, which is on this part right here, and just kind of stop in the middle. I don't want to bring it all the way over here because we are going to be adding the other shadows over there. So I just want to add it right here in the corner and then just stop in the middle. So now that we have that, I'm going to be taking this small fluffy brush. This is just a Luxie 231 and it's called the Small Taper Blending. And I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, which is called Spaced Out. And I'm going to be putting that from this half where we stopped the last shade, and then just bring it to my outer V. You kind of want to tap this at first. Just tap it in place, and then you can go ahead and blend it in. And you can build this one as much as you want. I think I'm not going to go that dark because I am going to be adding the last shade that we have on the palette. And then I'm just going to be going in with the last shade right here, which is called Wine Stain. And actually I'm going to grab a smaller brush, and it's just this brush right here. It's a Morphe E36, and I'm just going to be picking up a little bit of that and just add it right here on the outer V. What I like to do here when I don't have my eyeshadow shield, which gives me that line, what I like to do is kind of like create a V right here. Like you're just going to create a V and then just fill it in. So I really don't want much of that shade, so I'm just adding a little bit. And then I'm just going to be going back with my crease brush, and I'm just going to be going back in with the shade right here, which was Rosy, and I'm just going to be adding a little bit more of that on the crease just to buff everything. And there it is. Now I'm going to be cleaning this up, and I'm going to clean all this. And right here, once I get to this part, I like to use my nail and just make that line right here. Like just clean it out and you have that line. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to my face. So as always, I'm going to be actually spraying my Smashbox primer water. I forgot to do that at first. I've been really liking to prime my face first and then do my eyes, but I actually forgot to do it. So then for my primer, I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And now I'm going to be applying my foundation, and I'm going to be applying my favorite foundation. And this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm mixing the shade Warm Beige and Light Beige. So I'm going to be applying this with my Maybelline sponge. I know this shade looks a little bit darker on my skin right now because it's not blended, but as you can see, my face is whiter than my actual body. So I like to match my shade to my actual body, not to my face, because then I feel like my face is going to look very white. So once I get all this blended together, it's going to look even. So don't be scared because my shade looks darker than my actual face. So I already did my eyebrows and eyelashes off camera. So now I'm going to be adding my concealer, and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium Honey. And I'm just going to be baking with my translucent powder. While my face is baking, I'm going to be actually moving on to my lower lash line. And I'm basically only going to be using 2 shades for my under eye. So first, I like to use a small definer brush, and actually draw a line under my under eye. So I'm going to be using the darker shade, which was Wine Stain, and I'm going to be adding this to my lower lash line, real close actually. And I'm going to stop right here. I don't want to bring it all the way in. And then with a small pencil brush, this is a MAC 219 brush, I'm going to be using the next shade next to it, which is called Spaced Out. And I'm just going to be buffing that harsh line that I did, and just buff this shade under there so I can blend everything and make it more smoky. So now that we're done with the eyes, well, almost, I just need to apply my eyeliner. I'm going to be using the Sephora Kohl liner in the shade Cocoa just to line my waterline. And then I'm just going to be dusting away all the baking. and actually setting my whole face with the same powder that I'm dusting away. So now for my bronzer, I'm going to be using the same that I've been using, which is the Butter Bronzer. And I'm just going to be bronzing up real quick. And then to contour, I'm going to be using, as always, again, the Anastasia Contour Kit in that middle shade. And then for blush, I'm going to be using this Mauve shade, which is called Prism. And to highlight, I'm going to be using the Amrezy highlighter. And I'm also going to be highlighting my brow bone, inner corner, and my cheekbones, usually where I always highlight. And I'm going to be applying my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara to my bottom lashes. So now I'm going to be spraying my face with the Mario Badescu Cucumber and a little green tea facial spray. So now for my lips, I'm going to be using this Essence Lip Liner, and it's in the shade Satin Mauve. And for my actual lipstick, I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors with lipstick in the shade Stone. So this is the final result. I really do like the actual colors and the actual palette. The only thing is the kickback on the shadows, but like I said, I really don't mind. You just have to be careful because it will get real messy and dirty. But other than that, I love the palette. I love the price that I got it for. Even though I got it for $16, I really don't think $32 is expensive for this palette. It does have 5 shadows, but the quality is very good and they're very nice, so I really liked it. So my final thoughts on this palette is, yes, I do like it. The only thing is the actual fallout on the shadows, like the kickback, but like I said, I really don't mind. But if you guys mind, then you're not gonna like it because it does have a lot of fallout, but the actual pigment is there. So I really do like it, and the shadows are very nice, so I really do like it. So this is the look that I came up with, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye.